Hey guys, this is MattyOW, and today this is my review of the new Kurosun Ninja Mousepad. I have what appears to be the speed variant. First impressions, this ninja design on the pad is very cool and gives it a little bit more personality over several other plain black squares that I've been using from Artisan. Looks really cool on my mouse cam, even though it's upside down. I tried out the pad in some aim training scenarios that I'm going to just overlay on screen. My first experience aiming on this thing is that it's insanely good, mostly because it feels a lot like the Artisan Raiden. It has almost the same speed, maybe a bit slower, but the texture, you just don't feel the texture. It's like aiming on thin air. Now I understand that for some players that's probably not a good thing. I know players who need to be able to have some kind of feedback coming from the friction between the mouse gates and the surface of the pad. It helps some players stay grounded and have more control. If you think that you need that kind of feedback from your mouse pad, this is likely not the pad for you, because I kid you not, you feel nothing when you use this mouse pad. In terms of rating the speed, if we were to use Viscos's mousepad sheet, I'd say it probably stands somewhere between the Artisan Raiden X Soft and the Artisan Raiden Mid. Now, that is how it feels out of the box, and after a few hours of playtime. I'm certain that, just like with my experience with the Artisan Raiden, once you break in this mousepad, it slows down to something more like a faster Hiyateatsu. Speaking a little more specifically about friction and speed, I think the Kurosun is a lot more like the Hiyateatsu, where it has pretty low dynamic friction and high static friction. I'd also say this feeling is more enhanced with the Kurosun, because making adjustments while already in motion is extremely easy, but actually getting the mouse in motion takes slightly more effort. Looking at it this way, the Kurosun out of the box can feel both slightly faster and slightly slower than the Raiden, due to the differences in static or dynamic friction. If you're like me and you love faster mouse pads and you have good mouse control, then this is probably the best new pad for you. It's lightning fast at first, but won't stay that way for too long after you break it in, at which point you get what is basically an Artisan Raiden Mid with a lot more control on initial movements. What this also means is that if you are a TAC FPS player, this might not really be the best pad for you. You need a lot of control and precision in games like Valorant, CS, or R6, and the Kurosun Ninja Speed doesn't really make it too easy for fine, granular adjustments. Apparently, this is the mousepad made by Overwatch players for Overwatch players, and the design on it definitely makes you want to play Kiriko or Genji. This pad is great for fast-paced, high TTK games like Overwatch, Quake, or Apex Legends, games with a lot of fast movement and tracking. On screen are some clips that I got in Overwatch while using the Kurosun. In terms of aim training, smooth and precise tracking is likely where this pad will excel the most. Playing Soldier 76 is very fun and free, especially since making quick adjustments while tracking is so easy with this pad. So overall, the Kurosun Ninja Speed is a very fast mousepad and a strong contender to be my endgame pad, especially for tracking. It has the control of the Hiyateatsu that I often abuse for good dynamic scores, and the high gliding speed of the Raiden, which I am still in love with. You do not feel any texture, and it feels like you're aiming on nothing but air. I look forward to using this pad in Overwatch and in future aiming endeavors. This concludes my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video and subscribe. Follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/MattyOW, and I'll see you guys in the next video or aim training VOD. As always, happy dot clicking.